What is going on, YouTube world? IWWS maniacs, Boston Fan Nation members, Mr. Boston Fan 79 coming back at you on the IWWS channel and the Mr. Boston Fan 79 channel, wherever you may be and however you may be accessing this video. Thank you all so much for making my videos part of your day. Alright, holy shit. I never thought I'd see the day where I return back to the IWWS. Holy shit, I cannot believe that after what, a year and a half, the IWWS is now starting to rebuild back in full force, and it is fucking awesome. Okay, I mean, it's such a happy moment right now because you've got, you know, the return just, what, last month of Mugger Baby. Then you've always had Yankees Fan for Life, aka the Wrestling Kid, and he's always back on YouTube for another vid. Then we got Weird Guy. We got the debut of OK Fabe is back on the IWWS channel. Everybody give him a round of applause. Welcome him on to the IWWS. It doesn't get any better. We are, you know, I know Muggs and Yanks are starting to do a little bit of recruiting, do a little bit of rebuild process for the IWWS, and it is fucking awesome, okay? But without further ado, what is Boston Fan 79's game plan for the IWWS? I'll tell you, okay? After today's going to be a little bit of a rant. Yeah, because I got a lot to get off my chest. You know, I made that WWE rant video on the Chris R. Vlogs 79 channel. A lot of it has to do with that, but that only covered a small portion. It was a Monday Night Raw talk about that I was doing, just some of also the stupid shit that has been going on WWE television. But this is going to go full scale. I've got 10 reasons why I am not liking the WWE right now, and I've got to be honest, it is so hard for me to like the WWE right now, you know, to the point where I'm not even giving a shit if I miss a TV show, if I miss a pay-per-view. I didn't even watch Hell in a Cell last night, and, you know, I was, you know, busy, you know, watched a family, had some pizza last night with the family. You know, then last night watched a lot of YouTube videos, watched some old school Transformers cartoons, watched a couple of other things, you know, the Thunderbirds by Gary Anderson, whatever. You know, used to watch that when I was a kid. It was came out in the 60s or 70s. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Anyways, my role in the IWWS is going to be, after, like I said, after today, I got a rant today about the WWE, and just a little bit of TNA, okay? But after today, I am going to be talking about some more classic wrestling matches. And I know what some people might say, oh, Boston fan, you don't know shit about classic wrestling. You know, you're just a fanboy of today. Well, you know what? Right there. Yeah, because you know what? I am starting to realize that WWE, as of right now, is not for me. It is not, you know, a lot of it is not for me, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I hate it, because I don't. I don't even dislike it, okay? The bottom line is, it is killing me to see it in the position that it's in, okay? Too much kid stuff. And let's get, you know what? Let's let the list do the talking, okay? In at number 10, ladies and gentlemen, they need and rely on older stars to get views. Like when they bring in The Rock, when they bring in Stone Cold, when they bring in Mick Foley, granted, and also The Undertaker, granted, okay? It is truly epic to see these guys back, okay, when they come back for the occasional visit in the WWE. But here's the thing. WWE has been down the toilet in their ratings. Why? Because of their programming, okay? It's literally like being shoved down our throats, okay, with some stupid bullshit kid stuff, okay? Nobody, you know, and I'm sure it's a lot of people, older generation folks are trying to watch this, but they're like, you know what, fuck this shit. I can't even take this shit no more. It's too kiddie, you know? But yeah, it's like they need older stars to get those views up, okay? Because right now, they're not doing it, okay? They're not doing it with the stars that they have. You know, a lot of people might say that John Cena's old school, or not old school, but old business, like he's on the back burner. Yeah, you got CM Punk, that he's a great wrestler, but I don't think a lot of people appreciate his ability, his character. A lot of people don't like his character because he's aligned with Paul Heyman. But the stars of today, they can't count on, because they don't have that same esque like they did back in like the Attitude Era, even before the Attitude Era. I mean, before you had guys like, Bret the Hitman Hart, Mr. Perfect, the Texas Tornado, Kerry Von Erich, the Legion of Doom, Demolition, the Rockers, all these great superstars that made the WWE what it is today. Hulk Hogan, okay, the Ultimate Warrior, Randy Macho Man Savage. I mean, the list is, long and distinguished, okay, with all kinds of great superstars. But, yeah, they're not getting it nowadays, okay, because, like I said, it's not as viewable because of all the kid shit. In at number 9, the Divas division suck. Yes, that's right. I think the Divas totally 150% suck. Why? Because they can't wrestle. These bitches can't wrestle a frickin', a lick, I mean, they can't wrestle themselves out of their G-strings, for Christ's sakes. The only ones that I really have respect for, yeah, I don't like her at all, but Eve is okay. I love Caitlyn, as you can tell by the intro. But that's about it. I mean, Smelly Kelly, I mean, she's gone. Layla, don't really care for her. Frickin', you don't see a whole lot of Beth Phoenix. She was one of the more credible athletes. Natalia, she doesn't really wrestle anymore. And those are really the only girls that I kind of had respect for. Alicia Fox, forget about it. Bitch can't wrestle. Oksana, she's not really a wrestler, but, a female wrestler, diva, whatever you want to freaking call it. But, yeah, so anyways, just the Divas division totally sucks. It's like it's not even relevant, okay? And that belt, for God's sakes, will you throw that fucking thing away, okay? Bring back the women's title, okay? That's the only way to make it relevant, okay? Anyways, the young talent are being held back. Yes, there's a lot of young talent. I know there's a guy by the name of, like, Derek something, that's on NXT, and there's a few others that I know that you guys might know that are good on NXT, but they're too afraid, WWE's too afraid to take a chance on them, to bring them up, because you know what? Here's the thing, the WWE does a good job of burying people, burying people's careers, okay? I mean, they give them this stupid-ass gimmick, and it's like they're a jobber, The only one that I really have any credit for is Antonio Cesaro, and yeah, guys like, some of the guys that are slowly but surely kind of climbing the ladder, but, overall, the WWE does not know how to push their young talent, and it's like, either that or what they'll do, what WWE is famous for, is they'll give them too much too quick, okay, and it fucks up their career, because it's like now, I mean, look at The Miz, look at Jack Swagger. Yeah, The Miz made a great Intercontinental Champion. I don't know why they took the belt off of him. Ugh, stupid-ass decision. But yeah, then you have, like I said, Jack Swagger. He was a former World Heavyweight Champion. He was good at it. He was a great heel, in my opinion, okay? And if you don't like my opinion, get out, okay? I ain't got time for you. But anyways, that's like I said, it's my opinion. Either that or, like, take Dolph Ziggler, for example. Dolph Ziggler, a guy that wins Money in the Bank, still hasn't cashed it in yet. When are we going to see Dolph Ziggler cash it in, Because now it's like he either has Punk to go after or he goes after the Big Show. I don't, and why did you fucking make the Big Show champion? I think I would have rather kept the belt on Sheamus, for fuck's sakes. But, yeah. Anyways, in at number 7... no real big build with the mid cards, okay? Yeah, you guys have people like Kofi Kingston, like I said, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, but you have very seldom, mid carders, that actually get the push to go up to the title ranks, okay? That's just my opinion again, but they don't know how to build the better talents up to the mid-card ranks, have them hold those mid-card belts. I mean, it's like Antonio Cesaro was in there for a short while, and I know he used to be Claudio Castagnoli, or whatever the fuck his last name was in ROH. But it's like he gets the U.S. title right away. You know, I mean, he didn't even have a really good build, you know, towards the belt. You know, it's like they just gave it to him. You know, in my opinion, Antonio Cesaro. Yes, I like his ability in the ring, but he's a paper champion. Okay, not enough in at number 6. Not enough main eventers. Okay, yeah, you have guys like Sheamus, Big Show, now I guess John Cena and CM Punk. Okay, Randy Orton, maybe Alberto Del Rio. God, what the fuck are they gonna do with Alberto Del Rio? Okay, it's like they're holding him back, you know. I mean, for God's sakes, you know. I know God, whose review was I watching last night? Fort Minor Project, or I forget who it was, but they're talking about like the fact that Dolph Ziggler, Botchamania, woohoo! They were talking about the fact that Alberto Del Rio needs like a new gimmick, you know, the fact that he keeps like going after the arm. Well, the reason why he goes after the arm is because of his finisher. Think about it, okay? Duh. Anyways, and at number 5, turning monsters into pussies, okay? Yes, they are turning, the WWE has a good job of turning their monsters, with the exception of The Undertaker. Okay, the exception of The Undertaker, turning their monster heels, or monster of the WWE, WWF, into pussies, okay? I mean, because let's face it, Big Show, big huggy bear. The Big Red Machine, yeah, big red frickin' huggy bear. Oh, yeah, Daniel Bryan, let's hug it out. I mean, what the fuck, WWE, come on. The Great Khali, he was like this like big, huge, you know, and like would just like squash you, you know? But then they turned him into this, oh, Punjabi playboy, woohoo, yeah, you know, I'm going to dance around the ring, you know, and I got a club foot, you know, fuck. But anyways, yeah, they turned their monsters into pussies, okay? It's only a matter of time before, you know, Ryberg turns into Gilbert, you know. Yeah, use a little less juice. But anyways, in at number 4, I'm sorry, the product itself. PG, it's too kiddie, okay? Yes, it is cheesy, watered down fucking storylines, okay? What do I mean by this? Give you an example. 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, or was it last week, where like you see Kane and Daniel Bryan on the Titantron and like, hey kids, want to see a magic trick? I'm going to pull Daniel Bryan by the beard and put him behind me. Oh, now you see him, now you don't. You can't see me. I mean, what the fuck was that? I mean, really? I mean, that's something you could have found on frickin' Sesame Street, you know? I mean, fucking A, man. Hey, Bert, I'm going to go hide. I'm going to make you go hide in the closet, okay? Ernie, come out of the closet. What the fuck, yeah. Kitty-ass fucking bullshit, okay? I cannot stand the kitty-ass bullshit of the WWE. You know, and then you've got, you know, the Funkasaurus, you know, and he's got his man boobies, you know, flopping around, you know, when he's dancing with, like, these, like, little kids in the ring. And it's like, good God, yeah, this week on Pedophile Profile, we have a Funkadelic Funkasaurus in the ring, shaking his man boobies in front of little girls and little boys, you know. Fuck, you know. Mommy, I need some milk right now. Come on. WWE, fuck you, okay? In at number 3, too many pay-per-views, okay? Yes, we're winding this down. Too many frickin' pay-per-views. Yeah, you have like, you know, one every single month, you know, and I think there's like, yeah, they finally took one off, like there was like 1 month where you had like 2 pay-per-views. I mean, come on now, WWE. And then the price that you guys are charging for them, come on. You know, you have like, what, regular pay-per-views, 45, 50 bucks, and then you charge people, what, 60, 70 bucks now for like WrestleMania? Jesus H, man. I mean, seriously, do you really expect people to pay that kind of money, especially like in today's economy? You know, you expect people to pay that kind of money for a shitty ass fucking pay-per-view? Give me a freaking break, WWE. And then it's like you know, you turn it into, you know, the quality of like a freaking Monday Night Raw, you know? I mean, seriously. Now, this kind of follows, these next 2 follow the pay-per-views, okay? In at number 2, too many TV shows. Jesus H. You have Monday Night Raw, you've got NXT, you've got Superstars, but those I think are online, except with the exception of Monday Night Raw. Then you have Main Event, then you have SmackDown, then you have, you know, the stupid ass freaking show. I mean, it's like, hey WWE, why don't you just put a TV show on, you know, once a day, every day of the week. I mean, that's what it's going to come down to. You're ramming your product down our throats, okay? And it's freaking stupid. It's lame ass, okay? It's too much, okay? I mean, you guys need to learn from TNA. TNA only has one show and they have one pay-per-view a month. I mean, you know, what's wrong with that, you know? And, you know, who knows? I mean, a lot of people might say, oh, it's completely bullshit to say that the TNA can never stand up to WWE. Well, guess what? With the way that WWE is going, you know, I guess maybe even right now, if they start getting any worse and keep cramming their product down our throat, you know, we might very well see TNA kick the shit out of WWE. But I do like, as a sidebar note, I do like what pisses me off 710 said in his video, his rant about the WWE. Wouldn't it be cool to see like John Cena or other guys go on TNA television, merge into one big company, okay? So anyways, too many TV shows, and in at number one, the number one reason why I'm not really liking WWE's product right now is the 3-hour Raws, okay? Monday Night Raw, the mainstay show, the big show per week, you know, that's on every week, Monday Night Raw, 3 hours, okay? It is so damn difficult for me to sit through 3 hours of Raw with all the stuff I talked about, okay? And, you know, that's just the bottom line truth, people. I mean, 3 hours? Can you really stomach it and sit there for 3 hours? I mean, you guys just got done watching, what, a 3-4 hour pay-per-view last night? Then you have to sit through, or you don't have to, it's your choice, to sit through a 3-hour Raw every single Monday night. I mean, give me a break. It is too much, okay? Again, TNA, Impact, okay? It's a 2-hour show once a week is good enough for me, okay? And here's the thing about TNA, okay? I'm going to make a quick sidebar note about TNA. The one thing I do not like about TNA is this whole stupid-ass Aces and Eights storyline, you know, because a lot of people are saying, and I can see it with my own two eyes also, a lot of people are saying that it's, you know, like kind of like a ripoff of Sons of Anarchy. Well, I've never seen the show Sons of Anarchy, but I know it's about a motorcycle gang, and it's the bottom line truth. They are kind of copying, you know, that kind of storyline. But the other thing about TNA, yeah, they've been known to throw together a couple of shitty storylines, particularly, and I hope we never see it again, but I know we're going to be seeing it in the WWE, is that whole Claire Lynch AJ storyline that happened a couple of months ago. I mean, I am glad that that's done, but now the WWE has to go and rehatch it, okay, with between AJ Lee and John Cena, okay? I'm wondering if frickin' AJ Lee's going to come out and say she's pregnant tonight. I can't wait to see that, man. But anyways, wow. A lot of stuff got off my chest today. Anyways, keep subscribing, people, to the IWWS. Keep subscribing to Mr. Boston Fan 79. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to delete the Boston Fan 79 official channel. I might just keep that up for shits and grins and just not use it. But what I'm going to do is re-upload Big Mike's, you know, tribute that I made for him on my channel, on the Mr. Boston Fan 79 channel, as well as my Brooke Tessmacher tribute that I did. Really like that video a lot, so I'm going to probably, like I said, re-upload that. But like I said, keep subscribing to the IWWS. Mugger Baby, Yankees fan, thank you so much for inviting me back in, inviting Boston Fan 79 back home to the IWWS. And this has been it for me. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, people.